Hello. What's today? Wednesday. I can't even keep track. I keep messing with the days we go live. It used to be Thursdays, and then I was doing them on Tuesdays, and now it's Wednesdays. It's just like whenever I get the feeling to go live, we'll go live. So tonight's the night. Thank you for joining me tonight. Welcome. If you're new, let us know where you're from, where you're coming to us from. If you don't know the way we do things, our lives are super fun. It's just a little bit of a catch-up chat. It's super low-key. Everything I'm going to show tonight is already available on our website. So this isn't live selling that you have to comment or do anything. We used to do that a while back, but now it's just everything is on 1110leather.com. My name is Haley, and I am so happy. This is one of the favorite things I get to do. Because we have an amazing community of women that watch religiously. And I'm so incredibly grateful for everybody that tunes in and humors me and puts up with my ranting. Last week, we had a rough week. Last week, there were some technical difficulties. I was not proud of the broadcast, but here we are. Tonight will be better. This is going to be a quick little live. We had a good week last week, lots of fun new things. And if you haven't noticed from the way we are, or not the way, but what we're offering is just lately, it's all about color and about the Cocos. So the Coco is our newest design, and I'll show you some new things we've got. Yes, I've got green. I'm going to compare these. This is our Emerald Isle that we did a few weeks ago. And I'll compare that to our Lucky Green. That we launched last week that has been amazing and is so beautiful and vibrant. But I love this green. I'm all for like any earring that could be worn so many different ways and so many different things. I wear a very basic plain wardrobe. And so I kind of just like to keep things simple, but I am obsessed with color lately and I cannot get away from it. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. So happy you're here. I failed to announce that we had a freebie earring that we're going to be doing tonight, and I will give you the details of that here in just a second. So thank you for being with us, and if you like what you see tonight, you can earn a freebie pair of earrings, and like I said, I will give you the details of those momentarily. Like I said, I currently have on our Emerald Isle earrings. I'm going to compare this color with our Lucky Green, which we just, because of popular demand, we just did in the Coco. We launched the Lucky Green and some other styles last week, but earlier this week we launched it in the Coco. So here's the difference between the two totally different kinds of leather. This is a real rustic vibe. This is our Saffiano leather that we're loving. You got to get if you can hear the texture on that. I love it so much. I really, really love this texture. This is a nice thick leather. They're both about the same thickness. But this is a more earthy green. This is more like Kelly green. I love this shade of green, but this one has been really fun to incorporate into the wardrobe. And if anyone that ordered last week during our live got the Lucky Green, you're getting the Lucky Green. You may already have it. And hopefully you love it. It is just a bright, vibrant, grassy green. It's so beautiful. So I love the Lucky Green. Like I said, that's now available in the Coco. It was available a few days ago. We had a lot of requests for it, so we just went ahead and did it. I love it. I think it's such a pretty color. Green is one of my favorite colors. Yes, I'm freezing. I'm absolutely freezing. You have to keep in mind, we're wusses in Texas. A few days ago, it was like 70 degrees. Saturday, we were out exploring and we were at the lake. We were doing all sorts of stuff. And it is 20 degrees right now. And I'm hoping to wrap up and be done before the rain moves in tonight because it's going to freeze. But luckily, I live about a minute away from the shop here. So I know there's people up north that tend to make fun of people in the South when it gets cold. But you have to understand, we had warm weather that we were able to wear like t-shirts just a couple days ago. So it's the swings in temperature that are just unbearable and it hurts. But like I've mentioned, I grew up in Utah but even still, I don't feel like Utah is as cold as it can get here. I remember back in like 1999, our family went to New York City for Christmas, and with the wind chill, and then you're in the city and the humidity, so you've got just so many factors. It was like 17 degrees, and I think it's the coldest I've ever been, ever in my life. And I remember someone in some cafe was like, "Oh, you guys are from Utah. You must be used to this." And we looked at him like he was crazy. We said, "It is 32 degrees in Utah. It's 17 here." Like it doesn't compare. So yes, I am a wuss when it comes to cold weather. I've lived in Texas for almost 20 years. Total in my life about 23 years. So I don't like this. I don't like this weather. And I mean, I guess I can tolerate it for like 2 days because everything shuts down when it gets cold. Anyway, I'm super soft now. I'm not tough like all of y'all from Wisconsin and Minnesota and wherever. I know I'm just not built for this. Even after this winter, I'm like tempted to move to Florida because I'm like, I can't even do the 2 days. I can't handle the 2 days. But anyway, moving on. Okay, let's discuss a little bit about our freebie pair of earrings tonight. As always, we like you to share, but if you order $50 or more in the notes at checkout, just make sure you're typing in the code words Snow Day, and you'll be eligible to receive our Aurora suede, which is this beautiful olive green with gold overlay Cocos. So you have to put in Snow Day. We've done this before. The last time we did a freebie earring, we didn't have a code word, but we're going to do it tonight. So make sure if you order over $50, and that's after discounts on your orders, you enter in code Snow Day at checkout, and it's not a code, just in the notes section. Enter in Snow Day, and that way my employees know to send this out. So little Aurora. We needed a sparkly cocoa. But I really like this. This is a really great neutral. It's this kind of khaki olive green with gold overlay. I love it. I love the cocoa. I'm like, if you haven't gotten on the cocoa bandwagon yet, I'm not sure what you're waiting for. Maybe this is your sign to try the cocos, but you have to have that little keyword in your notes at checkout. And that way we'll know to send it to you. I will say if you don't include that in your checkout notes, my staff won't know to send it to you. So you may not get them if you fail to put that in there. So reach out if you have any questions. As always, if you're new with us and haven't shopped before, we always have buy 3, get 1 free. You can use code B3G1 at checkout. You have to make sure you have 4 pairs of earrings in your cart, and then the lowest marked item will be free. So I know sometimes some people forget to add all 4 pairs to their cart, and you have to have 4, else it won't work. The code will not work. Okay, so I've already talked to you about the Lucky Green. We launched last week. I've got on the Cocos. We did the Gemma, the Monroe, the Teardrop, and the Mia last week. Hands down, my favorite and the bestseller this past week has been the Mia for sure. It's so cute. I didn't bring it over to my table, but it has the little brass disc on top. So with this Kelly green bottom and the brass disc on top is so gorgeous. So that was from last week. We also launched our electric coral from last week, which has been huge. And I'm going to show you, we are bringing you the electric coral in the Mia this week. And again, this lighting in here doesn't do this justice. This is a very beautiful, bright shade of coral. This lighting is not giving off how vibrant this color really is. It is just so bright and happy and sunny. I love it so much. And I was going to try and compare it to our Coral Gables. I did have someone tell me this should have been called terracotta. Sorry. I didn't call it the right thing, apparently. But so Coral Gables is much more warm, muted, subdued. This is just like a vibrant, orangey pink. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So we did launch the electric coral last week. We had it in the Monroe, the Teardrop, and the Cocoa. But really, again, we just had to do the Mia. Mainly because I like the Mia. Mainly because I need to start wearing the Mias, and I can't get enough of this color. So cute. I love it. I love this color. I think it's just so perfect for spring, and it really will just brighten your mood. I can't say enough about it. It's just such a fun, happy color. And right now I need all the happy I can get. It is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so moving on. So that's the electric coral. So we did the lucky green. This is new as of this week. And then the electric coral. These are new as of this week. We have done the goldenrod we've had it in the Mini Monroe, then we launched it in the Gemma and the Cocoa. And I will talk this color up till I'm blue in the face. It is one that I hate to sound like I'm trying to oversell it, but it is also one of those that you won't understand how awesome it is till you have it, if that makes sense. This color, I've been wearing it all day. I was wearing the Cocos, and earlier in my stories, I had the Mini Monroes on. But this is like the most beautiful shade of like honey, golden tan. I hesitate to say yellow, but it is like the most gorgeous neutral color, but super bright and springy. This is going to go really well with your spring floral prints. It's going to just kind of work its way into your wardrobe like seamlessly, because it's not anything that's like demanding a lot of attention, but it is definitely enough to like catch people's eyes. So we brought it. We had to do the teardrop. We always do the teardrop, but I dragged my feet. Teardrop and Pippa, because I know there's our Pippa fans out there. And then we had to do it in the Little Mia with the little brass teardrops. I just think this color, I hate to say underrated, but it is so gorgeous. And it's definitely one that you'll find yourself reaching for a lot, but it may not be one that catches your eye like, ooh, I have to have like the electric coral, right? That's absolutely stunning. And everyone's like, oh, that's so pretty. But I guarantee you, when you have this in your collection, you will reach for it a lot. And I'm really excited that we also have it in the wrap bracelets as well. So you can choose your triple, a single wrap, or your double, which is a great way as we're transitioning from winter into spring. This is just a really pretty springy neutral color. Incorporate this into lots of different looks in different wardrobes. And it's going to be one that transitions really, really beautiful through summer and into fall. This is going to pair well with some oranges and the burgundy colors in the fall. So keep the goldenrod like for sure in the top of your mind, because they're absolutely stunning. So I love goldenrod. Do not skip past those if you haven't gotten them yet. Let me see. Yeah, the goldenrod is beautiful with black. Gorgeous. It is absolutely stunning. Like I said, it's so neutral and just kind of understated. That's the word. It's very understated, right? Like our electric coral, we love. It's vibrant, it's bright, it's fun, it's happy. But the goldenrod is a very understated. It doesn't demand a lot of attention, but you'll feel awesome with it on. Let's see. Yes, Katie mentioned that she saw my stories with the tortoise arch on top. If you do want to go ahead and order the goldenrod, I took them off. I don't have them here. If you do want the goldenrod, but you like that tortoise arch, just order the goldenrod with the tortoise post and make sure in your notes to say sub tortoise arch, and we will do that for you because I think it's awesome. It does make the earring quite a bit longer, so we didn't offer it as an option because it does add quite a bit of length to an already long earring. So if that is something that you're wanting, that tortoise arch, if I knew right where I took them off, I'd run and get them, but I'm afraid I'd be running around my shop with my head cut off. But I can show those on my stories. So if that's something you want, just make sure you just add that note. And that only goes for that particular earring. So make sure that that's what you do there. Yes, absolutely. They're so beautiful. It's so beautiful. That tortoise arch is beautiful. Okay, moving on. And I know there's a lot of people, if you haven't already peeped our website, a lot of you are probably waiting for the the showstopper tonight, which I'm going to wait. I don't have a banner for this, but we did launch 3 new cocos tonight because I have a condition and it's called I can't stop releasing cocos. I need to condense that condition. That's not the medical term. I just have an obsession with the cocos and everything needs to make their way to the coco sphere. One of my all-time favorite prints that I always underrepresent, and every time I wear it, I'm like, why don't I wear this more often? It is one of the best. It's our Moody cork. I love the blues, pinks. I love the black. There's even like deep greens in here, some teals. This cork is so beautiful, and I think it is absolutely stunning in the cocoa. Everything looks so good in the cocoa. I want to do everything in the cocoa and stop making anything else, but I won't, because maybe not everybody likes the cocoa. But I love the Moody cork. I love that there's the pinks and purples, blues, greens, blacks, cream. It's so good. It's so good. So the Moody cork in the cocoa, it's up now. Grab it. I love it. It's the best. Next up is our green silhouette. This is from last spring. We have this beautiful shade of like a vibrant, bright grass green. Love this with the white silhouette flowers. I love that there's no like actual detail in the flowers. It's just, it's a floral print. There's no other colors other than the green and white. I would love to see this with a black or a denim top. I think this is going to pair really well with purples and yellows. This is a stunning print. I love this shade of green. Do we need to talk about my obsession with green? Let's talk about Emerald Isle. I mean, blue and green, I'm telling you, I can't stop. So here's the 3 greens. So they're all very different, very, very different. So let that show. I'm showing all 3 of them together. They're all so different, but I absolutely love this. This is a vault print. We only have it available in the cocoa right now. And once it's gone, it's gone. So you might want to grab those, because I think the green and white is so pretty, so spring-like, so lovely. Can't really go wrong. This is actually going to be really cute with like a hot pink shirt too, like a magenta or a fuchsia top. So just picture this with so many different colors, even a coral. Like if you wore this with a coral top, look how pretty. I think this is going to be really, really good for spring. And even if you wear it with yellows. So yeah. Just keep this one in mind. And then last but not least, on the cocoa front, we do the Cruella cocos. Cruella is so fun. Black and white spots. You can't really go wrong with this. It's a great neutral for bright, bold patterns and colors. I think it's really cute and eye-catching. So that's it. I'm done with the cocoa releases from the vault. Well, this really isn't the vault because we have it in other things. So anyway, moving on to, I know what y'all are here for. I know you're all here for, let's talk about, for anyone joining, we have a freebie pair of earrings. If you are just tuning in, on all orders over $50, make sure when you purchase in the little box at checkout, the notes at checkout, type in the word Snow Day, and you will be eligible to receive, where did I put them? Our Aurora suede cocos. Totally free. Because we're cool like that. And I swear, I'm trying to not be distracted by the people that put like the angry face. The angry face little comment, like the hearts and thumbs up are awesome. But then when there's like the mad face, I'm like, oh, did I say something rude? Did I hurt your feelings? I'm sorry. I'm a little sensitive. Shirley, why do you think we're here for the Tiffany blue? You might have already been on the website spying and snooping. So we'll jump right into the Tiffany blue. I asked y'all what you'd want to see the Tiffany blue in. And oh my gosh, I think every single style we offer was represented in those comments. Unfortunately, we can't do everything, but I did do what I thought looked awesome. So starting off with, the cocos. Our Tiffany blue, happy, bright, vibrant stunning classic Tiffany blue in the cocoa. This is going to be just like your electric coral, your lucky green, the royal blue. We have a thing for this leather. I can't get over it. It's so good. It's so good and so beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do want to compare this with our clear blue that we launched last week. So you can see very, very different shades of blue. I would almost say this has just almost a slightly purple undertone, just ever so slightly, but both absolutely stunning shades of blue. This one is so gorgeous. So, excuse me, cocoa, so good. Of course, the teardrop. Have to do the teardrop. Again, this line of colors we've been doing, I keep saying like neon coral. I want to say like this is a neon blue because it's so good. It is so beautiful. I just can't get over this blue. It is just, it's something else. And you can thank someone, I don't know who it was, that asked if we ever had like a Tiffany blue. And I was like, yeah, it's coming. So just hold tight, hold your horses. Gosh dang, it's so pretty. I can't get over it. So cocoa, teardrop, gemma. Let's talk about how amazing this is in the gemma. There is so much pale blue in the gemma. Why are you flipping on me? There we go. There's so much light blue right on the edge here. You can see it. So many gorgeous shades of blue in this piece here. But when you pair the Tiffany blue with the mosaic gemma top, it elevates it to a whole other level because it pulls the blues in this piece just completely pop. Oh, I can't get over this. Y'all, I am telling you, this stuff is amazing. We have it in the JoJo. Love it in the JoJo. And the JoJo will only come with the hooks, no half circle brass pieces. The earring is almost, I don't want to say too heavy because I don't want that to just, dissuade you. That's the word. From ordering because they're not heavy. But as far as like the little connector pieces and stuff, it may just make things a little too weighty. And I hate to say that. But so pretty. I always have an earring that just makes me want to stop and just stare at it. You don't need to hear me talk. I'm annoying. These are beautiful. Okay, moving on. And then we have it in the Mia, but we're going to do the Mia here with the little silver circles. This color does not look good with brass. And so it really works beautifully with the silver. Let me try these on. I'll try one on so you can see slightly longer in your length with the brass rings. But just add a little bit of a different element. So if you love to collect the Mias and they're like becoming your favorite, we love them to have little bits of different variations. So they're just not all the same. But we really do love the Mias. They're just perfect. Y'all are loving them so much. They're great if you're a little bit more dainty or petite, or you just need to wear them to work and you can't have some big cumbersome earrings at work. You're going to need every style in the Tiffany blue because none of these are better than the others. I'll tell you that. The Gemma and the Cocoa are for sure my favorite, but then we have the Monroe, and we discussed the Monroes last week. The difference between the mini, this is the mini. So these two pieces are the same size, which makes it a nice little dainty thing. And then you've got the original Monroe, which is just slightly longer. And I'll put them side by side on a card so you can see. So just like the Lucky Green and the Coral, the electric coral that we did last week, you have the same two options when ordering this. So you can see the size difference between the mini. Sorry, this is the mini, and then this is the original. So if you just like a nice little dainty, delicate earring, this is a good way to go. Or you can, let me put on, let's see. See, okay, so your Mia is going to be just a little bit shorter, but they're still going to work really well if you have a little bit of a shorter neck or different hair lengths. These are great sizes for everybody. I absolutely love these. I think I'm gonna go home in these. I think I'm gonna take these home with me and wear them by the fire tomorrow because school's been canceled. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yep. I've tried to refrain from wearing these because I knew I was gonna get shaken down. Look how good. Oh, they're so good. So good. But yeah, just so you can see again side by side the difference between the Tiffany blue and the clear blue. Again, it was about 50-50 split on who preferred which one. And someone asked, is there a place for both of them in my life? Because they're both so different. And you're right. You can have both. I'll allow it. Don't forget to leave that comment when checking out. If you order tonight, just make sure you're putting that little note in at checkout. So pretty. So if you're obsessed with Cocos, join the club. Grab yourself a Moody or a Cruella. There's so many different things to choose from and so much color. I am like living for the colors lately. And yes, if you are someone that has dark hair, these bright colors are right up your alley. The Mia is so cute and so good for everybody. I really, really, really almost always wear the extra large teardrops. That is kind of my go-to. Now I'm doing the Cocos, but increasingly I'm liking our smaller earrings. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Okay. Well, I have got to sign off because it looks like I may actually be able to beat the weather home. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate your support. You have no idea how much it means to us that you tune in and that you spend just a tiny part of your week with me and lift me up. And I hope you feel valued and important here as well. Love you all. Take care. If you need to watch this replay, just make sure you comment and let us know that you're watching. Take care. Have a good